Hello, Whisky Hobbit here, and today I am reviewing the Aberlour VOHM 12-year-old from the 1980s, which VOHM just stands for Very Old Highland Malt. It's in a sort of slightly unusual bottle shape. The big bottle was the same sort of shape, and yeah, a little bit different. Bottle at 43% alcohol. But yeah, I thought I'd give this a go. I have tried this only from this bottle recently, and I thought it was alright. It doesn't get a good rep, if I'm honest, from what I've heard people talking about it. But yeah, I thought it was quite nice. But we'll give it a go. So I don't really know what possessed Aberlour to do this bottle shape. It's cool and a bit different, but it's just an odd design, colour and shape wise. It just looks weird. I don't really get it. There we go. See, on the nose, I quite like it. It smells quite young and fresh, and quite a lot of kind of almost sour lemon, which doesn't sound nice, but it weirdly comes across quite nicely. Also kind of like, oh, what is it? Peppercorn, kind of that savouriness as well. Quite white chocolatey on the palate. There's a little bit of cask, slightly. I think the thing that I've heard, the bad thing I've heard about this, it does taste like the cask was maybe, or the casks rather, were slightly odd. It's got a slightly lingering, sickly taste to it, just a little bit. It's not actually that bad. I've had much worse, but it's not the best. But the main thing is it's kind of hidden with all this lovely kind of milk chocolate, sweet, white. The white chocolate definitely comes through. It's like almost like a slightly sweeter, confected sweetness almost. Yeah, but I quite like it. I think it's alright. Yeah, I mean, it just tastes like a decent. I guess it's bourbon cask by the colour and the taste, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it was nice. It's nice enough. I'd probably give it 80, if I'm being generous. Yeah, I think 80 will do. Yeah. Got a weird, like the nose does change a little bit. It's got this, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like a sewer nose to it. Just a little hint of it in the background, which I would say isn't really, no, not sewer, chlorine. It's a chlorinated kind of nose. Just a little bit. And that's, I think, the thing that's put me off it a little bit. If that wasn't there, I would like it quite a bit more. But even with that, it still comes across lovely and sweet. It still kind of says, yes, there is that weird nose to it, but what about this? Have some of that nice smell. No, 79. It went a bit weird at the end. Yeah, it's a bit of a sharp finish. I don't know if I'd recommend this bottle to anyone. It's worth a shot if you haven't tried it before. and you want to try a different side of Aberlour, it could be worth a shot, worth a punt, you know. But I think if you're looking for an interest in Aberlour, I would stick with their current range, to be honest. It's a lot cheaper and more available, and they do generally taste all very nice. You know, the 18's fantastic. Even the 10 is really good. I remember buying a bottle of the 10 a while ago and thought it was fantastic, and that was for about £25. I think it's gone up a bit. I mean, I know in my shop we sell it for more than that. I mean, I bought it in Sainsbury's or Tesco's for about £20, I think. But you know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Although the one thing that slightly frustrates me about Aberlour currently is the fact that they've had to increase the price of the cask strength edition, the Abuna, from £50, which is pretty much the standard price everywhere, to about between 75 to 80, which is a bit high for a non-age statement whiskey. It doesn't matter that it's cask strength. I mean, it does, but it's slightly frustrating. And I'm certain it's not because they've changed the cask type maturation or anything like that. It is just because of probably taxes and issues like that. And then also they brought out a new whiskey at the same time, almost exactly at the same time of that price rise, which is something like Cask Armagh or something like that. It's a weird named Aberlour in a grey tube, and I think I've tried that and I thought it was alright. I didn't really understand the point of releasing a new one at the same price as the old one at a lower strength, and again with a no age statement. I think it's 48%. Yeah, just it's an odd sort of situation, but the Abuna, from what I remember, is fantastic. They're still really good, and the age statement ones, if you can find them. I mean, the 16 last time I checked wasn't too expensive, and that's a really good whiskey. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, that is my last old whiskey review for a little while, until I basically buy some more miniatures. But you know, it was good. I quite enjoyed myself. Learned a little bit, and the only problem, as I've said, with reviewing miniatures and looking at it from a miniature perspective is the fact that they can oxidise much faster. They can be tainted much more easily, which is a problem. So you're not necessarily getting the full picture with one of these. It's a good little kind of glimpse into what it could be like, which is why I like them, and it's cheap. And this way I don't have to buy a full bottle and then hate it forever. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to review next time. It's probably going to be... I might review a Paul John, but I'll see how it goes. Until next time.